A suspect was apprehended this earlier today. According to the British police, he's 18 years old, and he is being interrogated as of this moment, or as of this recording. Currently, it is not clear as to whether or not he had involvement, but he is suspected of being involved. Now, what I find very interesting about this is that my mind drifted toward a topic that's kind of familiar, but at the same time different in every way. You might consider in terms of location, the various individuals involved. Essentially, what I'm conveying here is that whenever I hear about a suspect being taken into custody, there's always a part of me that hopes that obviously if you don't want a person who's not guilty to have any repercussions for this. But there's always a part of me that wishes that if they catch anybody, it's the person who did it. That if they get the wrong person, it's just this colossal waste of time for the investigators, for the people involved. And one might argue, oh, well, getting the wrong person might lead them to the right person. Well, and in that same vein, one could say that getting the right person would have led them to never having to question the wrong person. And I know it's a difficult job that officers have to handle and put up with. Um, and really, what needs to be taken away from the situation of yesterday with the bombing is that we go to these normal locations, and just never register in our minds something of this magnitude could happen. And people, for whatever reason, just do not think to ever combat or otherwise call on some major reform in the aftermath of these events. This isn't the first time there's been a bombing in London. This isn't the first time there's been a terrorist attack in London. And I'm not blaming, the individuals who live there. They can't control this. But what I think needs to start happening is we have to look at the way in which this was implemented, the bombing, and figure out what can we do to prevent this in advance. For example, maybe find some kind of way to surveillance that type of area over and over. One would make the argument, you're going to waste too much time. People can't do that. It's too hard. There are various reasons one might object to my position on, rather my recommendation on what could be done to combat this repeating trend. And that's all well and fine, but what's not well and fine is a repeated pattern of people piling up year after year over incidents of just pure evil. There was no reason to randomly attack any of those people the other day, but this person still chose to do it for whatever reason. Obviously, with these terrorist attacks, it's all about proving one is more akin to the ideology than their other co-conspirators. But nonetheless, it's just troubling all around. I hope that if this person did it, we are able to see a just complete um, bringing of justice that was truthfully denied in the course of that event. Thank you for watching and stay safe.